I hate to see it. I truly do. Like, you guys know that I've made numerous videos talking about, hey, I'm not a personally big fan of crypto. That's me, right? That's my risk tolerance. I respect that. I mean, obviously I share my opinion because as you've seen, when I talked about GameStop when it was pumping, I always look out for beginners. Hey, this thing probably won't hold at those levels. Take downside risk into consideration. I made a video today and I, of course, accepted my fault in the sense of, hey, I don't see the point of this meme coin, but of course, in the short term, it could pump and people can make money. Boy, like, this is so embarrassing. I don't want to hear any excuse or scapegoat. The president himself of the United States is in such powerful position of authority. In my opinion, how in anyone's mind does it make sense that if we are trying to ban with the active bill that is currently trying to be passed, politicians from insider trade, just trading in general, because that's what the ban is for, any politicians or their friends or family, that they are no longer to be able to trade in the market because their sole focus should be to represent the people that put them in power. And especially now with all the craziness that we have going on in the world, all the promises that Trump positioned, why in God's green earth would you create a meme coin 3 days before your inauguration? I don't care if he can. Why? It is so embarrassing because things like this, I think it just solidifies that people are saying, oh, he got hacked, or some articles are saying, oh, when MELANIA launched her meme coin, this is what sparked a negative catalyst for Trump's coin because supposedly what is actually available does not match their distribution website. So there's a disconnect there, right? It shows like that it's not really being well ran. And regardless of this case, like, this looks laughable. This is so ridiculous. And it, if anything, just supports the case that if they did get hacked and it's a bunch of, hackers that rug pulled crypto, that then crypto is not safe. So I don't know what you're trying to like battle or argue. It's just like, it's so unbelievably embarrassing. Like, period. We all know. I mean, so many of you guys, like, I don't think it's a surprise that I obviously didn't vote for the other guy because I really believed that the intentions of what I thought Trump stood for was going to be for the people. How is it that if we expect to hold every politician to the same standard of no politician should be able to benefit from their position of power, but then the President Trump is allowed to create a meme coin that he owns 80% of, and he enriches himself based off of promoting it because of his position in power? He's the most powerful person in the world, technically, right? As the President of the United States. I mean, it's arguably, right? Sure. Nonetheless, it's like, why? Why just days before your inauguration? Why, with everything going on in the world, are you launching meme coins and then your wife is doing the same thing? It makes no sense. This is laughable. This discredits, this solidifies that crypto is just unstable. It is a hype bubble, just like back in 2021 when you guys were buying all these PNGs because pixelated PNGs because they're non-fungible tokens and it would get you exclusivity to these meetings. Like, where are they now? It's so absolutely insane. And don't get me wrong, like, long-term, maybe crypto does have a possibility to like really be of value because of, sure, transactions might be a little bit quicker. Hopefully it gets safer. But in the meantime, it's just so hyped up. And unfortunately, because of this, right? Because of this worthless coin, a 40% drop happened in 10 minutes. A 40% drop. Think about that. You might say, oh, Ricky, but it's going to recover. And don't get me wrong, it might. That's not the point. The point is, why? Why? The amount of people that probably lost 30, 40, 20% of whatever they invested in this because they wanted to enrich themselves. Sure, they eventually end up cutting losses, right? But we don't care about them. Okay, well then, figure out what you do care about. You're just trying to enrich yourself and not care about other people, but then it's okay for Trump to enrich himself on behalf of the people. It's like none of it makes sense. Like, it's so absolutely insane. And unfortunately, because of this, we're seeing Bitcoin experience a very aggressive sell-off. Because then again, if this isn't safe and it's happening to the president of the United States, then does it support the case that it's not safe for the average American, as in people like you and I that don't have that form of authority or security? If it could happen to him and his wife, then maybe it could happen to you if he actually got hacked, right? It's just crazy. It's crazy that such a powerful position is given so much freedom in being able to create things like this that ultimately cost the people that voted this person into power money. Just my own personal opinion. If a person is voted into power, their sole focus should be to represent and create laws and stand for what is best for the American people, nothing else. I don't care if he has another company. I don't care if it's already publicly traded because he has DJT. We all know DJT is a shitty company. That's not the point. The point is, if you want to be in this role, this position of power, that should be your sole focus, period. Just like we expect politicians to hold that same standard. You guys know I didn't vote for the other guy, but we have to be fair. It's not just a blue thing or a red thing. It's a standard, also for Congress and also for the president. It's just insane. And I'm excited to kind of hear the excuses that people come up with in the comment section. Because again, I made my video earlier today talking about, hey, it did push up higher. It could possibly push up even greater than that because of its acceptance to all these different crypto exchanges. I'm not here to, I told you. No, I don't care to see people lose 40%. I don't want to see, I can't short this. I don't care to see this thing lose so much money. It's just insane to me. It's not about winning or losing. It's just like, it sucks to see because I know the average people lost hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars on that sell-off for no purpose. There's nothing behind it, right? Over a meme coin that was promoted by the president of the United States. Let that sink in. You can come up with any excuse on why you think it's fine. Sure, I guess we're all entitled to our own opinion. But I'm disappointed. I think that you can see that easily being expressed. I think if you're a big crypto guy, you should be probably disappointed. You're probably disappointed because this does solidify more risk if he did get hacked. And now it just opened the door when it comes down to this. So we'll see. We'll see what ends up following after his inauguration. We'll see if it skyrockets again or if it dumps even further. Nonetheless, obviously incredibly risky. This is why I said in my previous video, I'm not trading it. I don't plan to trade it and I don't want to trade it, right? To each their own. Some people have that risk tolerance. Some people don't care to explore it because it's just not worth the risk. That's okay. There's a lot of different ways to make money. Crypto doesn't have to be one of them, right? So I make new videos every single day in the stock market. If you want to learn more about it, again, my big focus is risk management, especially for beginners, because making money is easy. Anyone can be up 1,000% off of a meme coin, but can they actually do their part in keeping it consistently? Learning how to manage risk, learning how to control how much money you give back. That's exactly what we focus on in this on this channel. So hope that earned a thumbs up. Please consider